10. They run again with Peterson. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 45 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. They'll try and run wide side with Peterson. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Vincent Jackson, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Vikings go up by 2 touchdowns. Koo now for the point after. And it's good to make it 14-0. 5 plays there on that drive. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 to score as they regroup with 1st and 10. Fields. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Now Fields. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Fields going to hurry his guys to the line. From the 44, Fields. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Von Miller, he was the one getting in there, able to wreak his usual havoc. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. It'll be a gain of 7, but I'd imagine we'll see the punt team here on 4th down. Here's Pat McAfee now. On, we think, to punt, though he's faked it earlier, but he was unsuccessful. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Adrian Peterson now getting ready to go again on offense. He's over 40 yards here in the 2nd quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he...
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Vikings. Vincent Jackson as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings will extend their lead here just before halftime. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Asante Samuel able to make the play defensively. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
All right, Brandon, back to you, too, in just a bit. But first, welcome
Apologies to Coach. Cut him short. We'll talk to him postgame. We got business to get down to. Third quarter action ready to go. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now Vincent Jackson gearing up to head back out there on the offensive side of things. Not a bad day at the office there. Maybe he would like the catch number to go up a little bit, but I think most guys would say 2 catches, 2 touchdowns. That's okay.
I think if the catch number goes up, we start talking about the record books because of that pace, this type of efficiency. Oh, yeah, I think that third turn a little bit more often.
A big play there for Minnesota. 47 yards.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam, but notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Play action. It's Trubisky. And his throw here's incomplete.
I had to do a double take on that one, Brandon, because so far in this game, we haven't seen many of his passes fall incomplete.
They go play action. Trubisky. Touchdown! Vincent Jackson. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 28-0. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings booming away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half.
Here we go. Push right.
On 1st down, Fields. That is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Option play, and they'll give to Walker. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Now a 3rd down throw, and it misses the target, incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. All told, that a 55-yard punt with a net of 40 after the return. Now Vincent Jackson gearing up to head back out there on the offensive side of things. Oh, this defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. Now this throw caught left side. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Vikings. Calvin Johnson with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes this 35-0 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field.
Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
On second down, Nichols. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Throwing on third down, Fields. Flush to his right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Partner, everything that happened before that fumble was great. Good vision, navigated the open field, got good chunk yardage. At that point, if you see a defender coming, just step out of bounds. Don't risk all you picked up before the hit to just try and get an extra yard or two.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Trubisky. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Vincent Jackson, 49 yards. And the Vikings get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it is 42-0. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy two-play drive that time. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the Ravens taking the field.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Running left is Walker. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time as we have now reached the end of the third quarter of play. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. 3rd and 2, Fields. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
So the punt goes for 56 with a decent return of 13.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. start the drive as they connect left side. A big play there for Minnesota. 49 yards.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
Trubisky's throw complete there to St. Brown.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the fourth quarter, facing the big deficit. What silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like one possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run, have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Here's Fields. And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Here's Pat McAfee now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Taking it about the 16. It's a nifty return of 29 yards.
And they will take over 1st and 10. You don't see that too often, Charles. He punted that away and then hustled up to make the stop as well.
Yeah, because oftentimes they serve as their own safety after punting it. You want to be the last guy, but he decided to get involved in the action, didn't he? And what a spark that's got to provide for the rest of his team when they see their punter out there making a nice hit.
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 46. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Another touchdown through the air for them, and for this rookie quarterback at the helm, he has put them in a great position, Charles, to get the victory in this one.
He's absolutely taken charge. Every touchdown for them has come via his arm. 0 rushing touchdowns, no special teams, no defensive scores. All him throwing the football. He's in cruise control right now, and so is his team.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Baltimore about ready to go on offense.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Clay Matthews adding another sack to his impressive NFL resume.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And not only is his defense pitching a shutout, now they're contributing points themselves. I mean, they have really put together what's almost been a perfect effort here in this one.
I love how you express that. They've absolutely exceeded expectations in this one. And even better than their play, it's been their effort. Even with the win in their back pocket already, every one of those guys is still out there fighting like it's a tie game.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back. Teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Pick 6 last drive. Here's Fields again.
Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Hudson. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game. But in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
And one last throw here for Fields.
Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Hudson. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
two men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Minnesota. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. So here come the Ravens with their first look on offense. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback. And they'll run the option to start the drive.
And there's a word that constantly gets thrown around with this guy when you talk to anyone in the building. Potential. They are sky high on what they believe he can grow into in the role of a starting quarterback. In addition, there are plenty around the league who think that as well. And years from now, he can still be leading this offense out.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Alert! Alert!
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well as they ate up the blockers in front and allowed the secondary to get home.
Looking at it, 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Check, Panther!
Again, it's Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Doesn't take any great analysis on my part. It's been pretty obvious last couple of plays. These guys have been going in the wrong direction.
Offensive line overwhelmed on those plays. Now, I think it's safe to say going to the air here on 3rd. Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. John Randall in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Taken from just outside the 30. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. Now Peterson running right. A nice opening right away as he'll maneuver his way up to the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the 1st.
A good run there off right tackle in old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010.
Touchdown! Calvin Johnson. A touchdown on a kick return and now run through the air. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down.
Unlock line! Hey, check that!
A quick throw caught by Kupp out wide. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. And our statistician, Ben Ramsar, just held up 3 fingers to remind me he now has 3 tackles for a loss only in the first quarter.
Well, Ben's got it detailed perfectly. He always gives us the right stats. I'd love to be on the offense's headset right now. you're hearing is, can someone please block him? Come up with a scheme, come up with something. Make sure you block him because he's disrupting everything. 2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It's taken to the 26. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play action. Now Trubisky. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. It's another 1st down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They go play action with Trubisky. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Calvin Johnson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Vikings take a 3-touchdown lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The offense for the Ravens returns to the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now.
Bronco switch. Reload.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or 2. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Alert, check, Panther, unlock line.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football.
Shot alert. Hey. Check. Flash.
1st and 10, it's Richardson. This will go to Henry out wide. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 2nd down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Richardson now on 2nd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Richardson looking to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 34-yard line. Now Richardson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And they will get the 1st down here as they move into field goal range as well inside the 25.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it.
This is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Josh Palmer,
23 yards for the touchdown.
and the Ravens get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate.
Moody good with the extra point.
And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. And the Vikings going to take over here one more time before the half. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Off the play fake, here's Trubisky.
And that one complete downfield to Johnson. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30.
A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Vincent Jackson in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Vikings would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And a lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. This taken in at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much.
Well, you can't skip halftime on Sundays, but you can right here. So it's over, and on to the third quarter we march.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Raven offense set to start this third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Bronco switch. Bronco. Reno. No.
On the option left, Richardson.
And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson.
And that is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
That'll go as a 39-yard punt, give him 9 on the return,
and it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Play action. It's Trubisky. This is caught. Touchdown!
Jackson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings are able to add on to that lead. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
It was Von Miller who shot in there to get him down.
Alert! Alert! Check! Panther!
Richardson out of the shotgun. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. Through the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. So a change of possession here on the punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second-half blowout material. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Let's go!
Now Trubisky. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just past the 35. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Check, check.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. 2nd down, here's Richardson. Able to locate Andrews here on the out route. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. Richardson to the air on 1st down. That's complete to Palmer. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well. On 1st down, Richardson. That's again complete to Palmer. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down. Here Richardson yet again. They'll roll him out right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Anthony Richardson. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Moody good with the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left. And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back.
Adrian Peterson off to the races. Touchdown, Vikings. Adrian Peterson, 40 yards. And the Vikings up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. First down, here's a run with Peterson. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Again, Peterson. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they are powering through, and they're controlling this game.
And power running here down to the 6-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. We're still without a score, tied at 0. But your opponent has the ball at your 40-yard line as we get set here, 1st and 10. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. They go play action with Lawrence. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. John Randall able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Now Lawrence. And he is caught. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. It's a 1st down, his 4th catch. Having 3 in the first half. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for... The Jaguars offense ready to go. It's 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. One of the best of the last decade or so, Bobby Wagner in to bring him down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. With kickoff just moments away, let's send it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, we start this challenge off in the first quarter with 3 minutes remaining. Still no points on the board at 0-0. But your opponent has possession at your 35-yard line. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Well, he was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
Ready, set.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Man. Bronco switch.
Richardson sliding out of the pocket. And he'll go down at the 28. Excellent work that time to get free, and for his exploits, he's going to be left with just a 3rd and 3. The heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the... He loses 4, and it brings up 4. And Gay knocks this one through. And just like that, another Ultimate Challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
So for this challenge, we're in the 4th quarter with 3 minutes to go. We're still without a score, tied at 0. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25, and it's 1st and 10. And this is going to be intercepted. Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
The coach here, and welcome to this Ultimate Challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
Thank you, Coach. This challenge begins in the 2nd quarter with 3 minutes to go. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. You have possession on your own 45-yard line. As we get set here, 1st and 10. Touchdown, Jaguars. Vincent Jackson, 55 yards. And the Jaguars post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now, you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return.
Hello, and welcome into this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the coach. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Since we're about to get underway, we'll kick it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
We start this challenge off in the 1st quarter with 3 minutes remaining. We're still without a score, tied at 0. But your opponent has driven down to your 25, 1st and 10.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is
under pressure, and he will go down. sack back at the 38. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's fourth.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. When those extra defenders on the field, dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit into football.
On fourth down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. In case you were wondering, last scoreless tie in the NFL, 1943, Giants and Lions. So here we are in the fourth quarter. Nothing yet on the...
Well, I got a feeling, partner.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. They go play action with Trubisky. His throw incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively.
And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Play action. Now Trubisky. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And got his man complete. A huge play there for Denver. 42 yards.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
Trubisky's throw here into the hands of the receiver, Judy. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Hello there, it's the Coach with you here today, and this is an Ultimate Challenge. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
The Charger drive about to get going. And Charles, a scoreless first half. How does that change how you assess things here moving forward?
Well, it doesn't change it a whole lot because, remember, it's still scoreless, which means you're starting from 0 again, so you just have one half to play instead of 2. What I would look at my play sheet, though, and see is something that maybe loosens things up for my guys, gets a smile on their faces, and gets them going to begin the second half.
They go play action. Trubisky. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Vincent Jackson. 60 yards. And the Chargers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Hey everybody, welcome. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
This challenge begins in the second quarter with 3 minutes to go. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. But you're in the red zone as we get set here, first and goal. A big play there for KC. 54 yards.
That's how you put field position. What a play right there. That nearly went the distance. Credit this defense for not giving up. They get him down just short of the goal line, but it's going to be first and goal from an ideal position.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. Throwing here, Trubisky. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. T.J. Hawkinson. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Chiefs go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. We're still without a score, tied at 0. Your opponent has the ball on their 20-yard line, and it's first and 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6. And now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them? And do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Here's Hurts to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers. Separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fielded at about the 28. Nifty move. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's 1st and 10. Back to the running game with Swift. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there, and he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. He had a minimal gain on 1st down. Now they stop him for no gain. What do you think, going in a different direction on 3rd down?
Could very well be. I'll guarantee he's asking for the ball 3rd time to try and make up for the first 2. But his QB might very well say, well, my man, maybe next series. Let's try someone else on this play.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. J.J. Watt that time able to do what he does best, and that's sack the quarterback. On 4th down, Aaron Siposs on to punt for Philadelphia. Take it at the 37. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. On the call today, 2 of the best in the business, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis. I'll see you guys at halftime.
Coach, we start this challenge off in the first quarter with 3 minutes remaining. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. But your opponent has the ball just across midfield, 2nd and long. Calling a loss of 2 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
That was a terrific play, causing a loss. As a middle linebacker, simple. You can either fill holes or you can attack them, as he did there.
Looking to throw, Prescott. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
He got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the coach. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Coach, thank you. We begin this challenge in the 4th quarter with less than 3 minutes remaining. We're still without a score, tied at 0. Your opponent has driven into your territory, 2nd and long. Jones.
Well, we all know possessions are crucial in a tie game, and let's face it, I don't even need to tell you that. You already knew it. So when he sees he's got nothing good going, an excellent decision. He just sent that one to the sideline.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. So out on the field now, Graham Gano in a big spot. This for the lead in the final stages.
2 minutes left to go. This one, surprisingly, still scoreless.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And they're looking at 4th down now in this tie ball game.
Gano's kick is good. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now, you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Thank you, Coach. This challenge begins in the second quarter with 3 minutes to go. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. You've got the ball on your opponent's 40 as we get set here, 1st and 10.
All the way in. Touchdown, New York. Adrian Peterson, 40 yards.
And the Giants post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Hey, folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. With you for today's game is Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. I'll see you guys again at halftime.
We start this challenge off in the first quarter with 3 minutes remaining. We're still without a score, tied at 0. But your opponent has the ball at your 40-yard line. 1st and 10. Gibbs straight ahead. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
They'll fake the handoff. Now gone. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jones. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not
under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
Again, give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms
under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. John Randall with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
We pick up this challenge in the third quarter with less than 3 minutes left on the clock. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. You've got the ball on your opponent's 25-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Now a give to Peterson running right. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
He'll get forward for 3 down to the line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Adrian Peterson, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Lions have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win and the next challenge away.
The coach here, and welcome to this Ultimate Challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
Thank you, Coach. So for this challenge, we're in the 4th quarter with 3 minutes to go. We're still without a score, tied at 0. You have the ball on your own 20-yard line. As we get set here, 1st and 10. Touchdown, Packers! Vincent Jackson, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Packers strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Hey folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
This challenge begins in the 2nd quarter with 3 minutes to go. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. Your opponent has the ball on their side of the field. 2nd and long.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sets his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
Now a 2nd down throw for Love here. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, the secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
3rd and long for Love. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Here's Pat O'Donnell coming out for Green Bay on 4th down. Fielded at the 20. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next.
everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Now, let's not waste any time. Calling the action today, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon?
Coach, we start this challenge off in the first quarter with 3 minutes remaining. We're still without a score, tied at 0. But your opponent has the ball at your 40-yard line. 1st and 10.
On the ready.
Throwing, Young. And incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
On 2nd down, Young. And this is going to be incomplete.
Rough incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw, Young. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Willen. And just like that, another Ultimate Challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the Coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. A big play there for Carolina. 58 yards.
Oh, man, disappointment that he couldn't finish that off in the end zone. What an effort there, doing all he can to get to the pylon, and he's going to wind up out of bounds just short. But a huge play there, going to set him up with 1st and goal from very short range.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Peterson is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. So it takes him just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by the defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Well, there you have it, another challenge.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the Coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
So for this challenge, we're in the 4th quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're leading by 6 points. Your opponent has possession at your 30-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot.
Oh, no, he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
And this offense needs a touchdown. A field goal won't get it done in this situation. But after giving up back-to-back sacks, things are looking a little bit bleak.
Gotta avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Congratulations on yet another victory. Now, you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
1st down and 10 now for the Saints offense as they get ready. Carr. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. When you see a quarterback retreating away from the line of scrimmage toward the other goal line like that, usually doesn't end well.
You're exactly right about that. Normally, if they're moving from side to side, they've got a chance maybe to get back upfield. He was trying to shake defenders and extend the play, but it doesn't work out very well for them at all.
They have pressure coming, and they got him once again.
John Randall, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting stronger. Back-to-back sacks.
Now that's the way to start the second half. Back-to-back sacks. Whatever the halftime speech was, I hope they recorded it.
Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, 3rd and long now. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
So stop here defensively to start this 3rd quarter. Just what's needed in a tie ball game.
Yeah, good chance to build back some momentum on the defensive side of the ball. In fact, what they've done is give their offense a nice push in the back as they get ready to take the field.
Here comes the Saints punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the fourth quarter. A huge play there for Arizona. 52 yards.
Talk about a momentum shifter right there. Tie game, fourth quarter. These are plays that win you games. And now defensively, the question becomes, how do you respond?
Trubisky's throw complete here to his receiver Brown. Touchdown, Cardinals! Marquise Brown, 38 yards. And the Cardinals have broken our tie and have taken a fourth quarter lead. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
The coach here, and welcome to this Ultimate Challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. You've got the ball on your opponent's 40 as we get set here, first and 10. 46 yards on the play. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Play action. It's Trubisky. Open man right side is St. Brown. Touchdown, Rams. Amon-Ra St. Brown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Rams come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Hey, folks, I'm your host, the coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Thank you, Coach. This challenge begins in the second quarter with 3 minutes to go. We're still without a score, tied at 0. Your opponent is backed up near their own goal line. First and long. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
But that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working. But how about his vision to see where the play was going? Crashed down inside and tackled him for a loss.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Smith. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. So after a scoreless first quarter, we at least finally get some points on the board.
But it can't be what either of us expected, can it?
No, the safety's not what you expect for the first points of the game, but one of the goose eggs is gone. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Hello, and welcome to this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the coach. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. With kickoff just moments away, let's send it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We start this challenge off in the first quarter with 3 minutes remaining. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. You have possession on your own 45-yard line. First and 10. Here's Trubisky to throw. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The end result, 21 yards. Off the play fake, here's Trubisky.
Finding Smith and Jigba downfield.
And finally, down he goes. Inside the 10 to the 7. A very solid gain of 27.
So first and goal now from the 7-yard line.
Now Trubisky. This is caught. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
And he's got it. They get only a yard there. Now it's third and goal.
There it is. The defense waking up after 3 plays that hurt them. Finally, they stand up.
They have a little pride, too, you know. 3 straight first down type plays. Yeah, they wanted to make one stick on their side, didn't they?
Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
You can already start to hear this crowd. They're saying, go for it.
Yeah, have we ever been at a game where you've heard the crowd go, field goal, field goal?
No, I have not. That's a good point.
Yeah, they always want to go for it, and I think they've got the right idea right now. The way they've moved the ball in this drive, I wouldn't stop.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
They go play action. Trubisky.
He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba.
And he's got it inside the 10. It's a big play there for Seattle. 51 yards. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me that option of running play act.
He finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown.
4 yards on the touchdown grab.
And the Seahawks go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Since we're about to get underway, we'll kick it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Thanks, Coach. We jump into this challenge in the first quarter with 4 minutes to go. We're still without a score, tied at 0. But we're just across midfield, and it's 1st and 10. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 47. Oh, Johnson, nice grab. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. They go play action with Trubisky. And he is caught. It's Calvin Johnson. Touchdown, Bills. Calvin Johnson, 26 yards. And the Bills get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And just like that, another Ultimate Challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an Ultimate Challenge. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
Okay, Coach, we will start this challenge off in the second quarter with 4 minutes left on the clock. You've got a big lead. Your opponent has the ball at midfield. As we get set here, 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. To throw is Wilson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a 1st down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Throwing again here, Wilson. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick. And the Dolphins are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
2nd down, Peterson again. Now inside the 25. And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line. 190 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this 1st half. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll run with Peterson. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this 1st half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal. They'll run for it with Peterson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. They run again with Peterson. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it, and I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
Running for it, here's Peterson. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop it far behind the line to gain. He's normally a sure thing down here, but Peterson denied near the goal line. And the Bronco defense comes up big. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Judy. Touchdown, Broncos! Jerry Judy, as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Fry good on the extra point, and that will cut the lead. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just burrow his way back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. Pat Surtain up to make the play. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again. And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose.
Adrian Peterson, loose inside the 30. A beautiful fake. And finally taken down at the 15. 112 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now, you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
The coach here, and welcome to this Ultimate Challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pub. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
Coach, this challenge begins in quarter number 4 with less than 4 minutes showing on the clock. You've got a big lead, but your opponent has the ball just across midfield. It's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw, it's Allen. He goes, and now a fumble. The ball's out, and it's scooped up by the Jets. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge. The Bills offense ready to go here on 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. A good pickup there on 1st as the screen pass gets him 8.
And good yardage. Down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Allen looks to throw on 2nd down.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now Allen again. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And he is going to have the Bills 1st down as he gets a little more than he needed. 4 yards to pick up there on 4th and 2.
1st down, Bill.
Now Allen. That pass complete to Deontay Hardy. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Bills' passing game getting them down the field. They've got another 1st down. To the air, Allen. He'll buy some time right. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Allen going to throw. Setting up the screen, Harris. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Allen. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
Play action. It's Trubisky.
Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Okay, Coach, we get this challenge started in the first quarter with less than 4 minutes left on the clock. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. But you're just across midfield. 1st and 10. Play action. Now Trubisky. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Bronco.